Hello, welcome back. Today we're back with another Agatha Christie's ABC Murderers. Last time we ended on the game crashing. First time that happens, doesn't really happen a lot bit on my setup. Looks like we didn't lose any progress, so yeah, let's construct that letter. See if Hastings knows where the solution is. I don't really see it.
So, how are you getting on?
Now, down to work.
Oh.
All of this needs putting in order.
Puzzle? Can I... Oh! Yes! I like doing these type of puzzles. Okay. Is there... That's like the top one. Okay, then I'll just do the same thing.
This page is finished.
The other one. Alright, I thought
That's
it
done.
would be like one full document. But
This piece should be placed here. This page is finished. And that's two done.
are a bit easy, sadly. I do like these puzzles a lot more than the Brent cells ones. Oh, this one is a bit harder to like to go here. Oh. I mean, they should go there, but I don't know why it... Oh. A bit annoying, I guess. Why are they overlapping?
This page is
Bit
finished.
weird. I feel like that's
Only
not the
one more.
intended way. But whatever, let's just roll with it.
This page is child's. This page will be
Let me actually reconstruct it then.
This page
Right.
is finished.
We're done.
All the pages are reconstructed.
Now they have to use the saline solution, I think, or what not. Okay, let's see.
The cloth is now.
The words would become visible or something. If I remember correctly.
Got it! Make a note, Hastings, make a note. Mrs. Alice Asher, shop owner in Andover. Tracheitis, hemoptysis, prescribed laudanum.
I got it. Look. Poirot, where on earth did you find these files?
On a fire at the bottom of the garden at campsite.
All right, but where did the person who burned them find them?
In the cupboard where we saw that some of the files
Alice Asher, shopkeeper in Andover.
were not dusted.
Tracheitis, hemoptysis, chronic cough with loss of blood. Prescribed laudanum-based cough medicine.
Yeah.
Betty Barnard.
Okay, smoking.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust. War wounded, mustard gas and head trauma.
Oh, yeah.
Pulmonary emphysema. Hemoptysis. Dick Dudley Dunbar, owner of the Black Swan Hotel in Doncaster. Asthmatic, heart disease, heart condition.
Okay.
Let us now try and get our brain cells to
not-
work.
Like random then. Just convenience that he is a stocking sailor. Where do the burn documents from? Medical records. All the certification. And yeah. Documents come from Dr. Clark's patient records. Yeah. How would he have gotten them though?
The burned documents are medical records and without a doubt they come from Clark's archives. First of all, because all the patients have throat conditions. And secondly, their name starts with either A, B, C or D, and it is precisely the files that match these letters that have been tampered with.
But why burn these files? How come the names of the two victims appear on them? And who are the two other patients?
These are very good questions.
I mean, we can deduct that ABC is ABC, and the Donald and the D guy from Dunham is the D. Like, it takes a child to like get through this logic,
Hello,
but
Poirot?
it's
Any
not
news, Chief Inspector?
actually evidence,
You
I
wanted a stocking
suppose.
seller? We have one. Reported by his landlady, who thought he was behaving suspiciously. He has the most unbelievable name.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Alexander Bonaparte Cust.
Yes, Alexander Bonaparte Cust. How did you guess? Poirot, you have magical powers.
Hey,
It's
I'm
a
the
serious
wizard.
lead. I called Doncaster. A person matching Cust's description has been seen at the station. He got off the train from London, but after that, nobody knows where he went.
We do. Black Swan Hotel.
Look for him at the Black Swan Hotel.
What? How do you know he's there?
Trust me, Chief Inspector.
I am magic,
You
remember?
appear to be very sure of yourself. Very well. I'll call the Black Swan straight away. The owner is going to get a shock when he learns that there's a murderer under his roof.
Encourage Jeb.
Do your best, Jap.
You
Go,
can
Jeb,
count
go.
on me.
Go, Jeb, go, Jeb, go. Go, Jeb.
Hastings, everything is at stake. With a little luck, our main suspect will soon be under lock and key.
Oh, who's calling?
So, has Cust been arrested?
Yes, the Doncaster police are sending
That's
him
fast.
by train.
That is good news. But why so gloomy, Chief Inspector?
Well, when I told the hotel owner that he was sheltering a murderer, he collapsed.
He's dead?
No, fortunately, but it has taken its toll on him. It has to be said that with his name starting with the letter D, he had every reason to fear Cust. I bet he was going to be the next victim.
Yes, knowing.
Chief Inspector, I believe that I share responsibility for this incident.
What do you mean?
I saw Mr. Dunbar's medical records. His heart was weak. I should have warned you.
It's very honest of you to tell me that, Poirot. I appreciate your gesture.
Please keep
You're
me
welcome.
informed of his progress.
You can count on me. I'll do what's needed.
I will visit him at his bedside when the killer is caught.
That's typical of you, Poirot. We should focus on the next part of the investigation in order to avoid other incidents. While we're waiting to question Cust, we could search his room in London.
Where does
That's
he live?
true.
The Marbury guest house?
I'll see you there.
Yes, but start without me. First of all, I have to sort out a few details for Cust's transfer.
I understand. À bientôt.
Okay.
Hastings, we are making good progress. Please go and search the room of our number one suspect.
With pleasure. I did have a dentist appointment, but I'll cancel.
The dentist. So that is why you are so nervous and bad-tempered.
A visit to the dentist is never an enjoyable prospect.
Facts. I
That's an
hate the
unavoidable
fucking
one.
dentist.
Go to your appointment, Hastings. I will manage on my own.
Never liked going there. Let's see. Ask her about ABC.
How do you do? You must be Mr. Hercule Poirot. Chief Inspector Jupp told me that you might be coming.
Tell her that she's of great
Madame,
help.
you may be of valuable help to me.
It would be my pleasure to help you. Will there be
Look
some
how- look
journalists
how-
there as well?
Friendly
I think
she is.
you might even be interviewed. You are key witness.
I've suspected him for some time, but he appeared so harmless. Oh yes, sometimes he got angry and waved his arms about. But even then, he wasn't frightening. And he was as gentle as a lamb again immediately afterwards. It was only this morning that I understood. He told me he was going to Cheltenham, but my daughter saw him at Euston Station. It's not the right station. To get to Cheltenham, you have to take the train from Paddington. And what's more, Mr. Caslet behind an ABC with Doncaster underlined.
Yeah, he does
As you
not
can imagine,
strike
when I
as
saw
a
that, I called
psychopath at
Scotland
first.
Yard.
Or like a murder. Congratulations for observation, because
Well
we
done.
know it was
You
in
were
the
right.
news and
He
stuff
did
already.
go to Doncaster.
So I was right to warn the police.
Tell me, did you have any other reason to suspect Mr. Cust?
Well, he's odd. Sometimes he coughs really loudly and complains that his throat is burning, and sometimes he talks to himself and stares into space. He told me that it was because of a wound he got in the wall. His head hasn't been quite right since, he said. And then he was in Churston when that millionaire got murdered. I found his train ticket when I washed his coat. He didn't want me to wash his shirt. He washed it himself. But I did see big brown stains on it.
Dun dun dun. Ask where the stains
Where were the
were.
stains on the shirt?
On the collar and on the buttonholes.
Cut used to travel for his work. Is that correct?
Oh, it wasn't for pleasure. He was always unwell on trains. But he had to sell his stockings around England. I have to respect my engagements, he used to say.
Yeah.
Do you know where Cust was
This
at the time
character
of
is
the murder
pretty,
in Andover and
pretty
Betsy?
enjoyable.
June the 21st and July the 25th.
No, I don't know. That was a while ago, you know.
But surely you keep a register.
It won't do you much good. Mr. Cuss rents his room for the year. If he goes away for a few days, I have no reason to make a note of it. Ah, I remember one thing. Bexer's by the sea, right?
Indeed, it is a large seaside resort.
Well, as it happens, at the start of July, Mr. Cast asked me to repair his bathing dress. Suspicious, huh?
Bathing dress. That must be like the old swimsuits they have, where like the white and red striped mankini type deal. That's
Very
good.
interesting. Please continue.
I also forgot to say that he started buying newspapers that talked about the case.
Ask for more details about the newspaper.
Which newspaper?
The evening ones and the daily ones.
That will be all for now. I'm going to take a look at his room.
Take the key on the counter.
I should check the register.
Yeah, sure. Let's check the register.
I don't think my register will help you. Mr.
Okay. I still want to look.
The truth is becoming apparent, and I have something to say to Mrs. Marbury.
I'm not seeing it. Okay, let's inspect
This
her.
woman appears to be in a good mood.
Why is a potato black? That's not how a potato is supposed to look. That potato is fully
Mrs.
rotten.
Marbury is in a good mood. She's working very precisely in producing incredibly thin peel.
He is a master potato peeler, I guess.
Mrs. Marbury, if I am to believe the register, you rented room 306 to a certain Mr. Fishman on the day of the Bexley murder. Room 306 is Cust's room. Can you explain yourself?
Yes, I remember. Just for one night as a favour. Mr. Cust was away, all my other rooms were taken, and poor Mr. Fishman had nowhere to go.
Indicated.
You rented the same room to two people. Very profitable, but quite illegal.
But I didn't harm anyone, I was only helping everybody out.
Yeah, but it's still illegal. It's like murdering a criminal is still murder.
It looks like I've found the real master of this house.
Cats. You might encounter a cat somewhere then. Probably in the room.
There is no
Always
need
like
to
that.
worry about the household cat. I'm sure that Mrs. Marbury lets it do what it pleases.
Does look like royalty on that picture. Okay, let's go to the room now. See. A whole bunch of ABCs. He wasn't planning on
ABC
stopping
guys,
soon.
enough to sign about a dozen murders. It's closed. ABC guy.
Yeah, but has to be another hint. Where?
It's closed. ABC.
Don't know what to look at then. If those are the only two things that highlight.
It's closed.
I know. Use the key to open the tape.
It's
Okay, I don't know what. Yeah, maybe it's buggy. I don't know.
Laudanum Cameron's Chemists. Laudanum, a medicine for coughs. It is what Dr. Clark prescribed for Mrs. Asher. This subject will probably be useful to me. Diethyl barbituric acid, Johnson Company. I know this medicine. It is a powerful sedative.
Did he use that on
This
somebody?
subject will probably be useful to me.
I don't think he used it on any of the 3 murder victims. Oh, no, he didn't. If I recall the murder scenarios.
How hopeful. This place is a real mess.
Let's see. Pants on the chair. The typewriter. Oh, that. And the. I guess that's a separate investigation part and the typewriter and the bottle
At
of
least we
ink.
can say that Mr. Cust is not very concerned about order and balance.
Like it, no. Okay, let's look at the typewriter. Definitely come in handy, I think. Knife, but I like saying knife. Could be a murder weapon from
A long-bladed
Mr.
knife.
Tree.
A murderer's weapon. This subject will probably be useful to me.
And there are plenty of tests to see if there is blood on it, or has been.
Cust is parsimonious. He keeps his pencils and sharpens them until there is nothing left. It is clear that he did not grow up in luxury.
Does look
It's
like
an
that.
ABC.
Boiled egg.
John Milligan, Managing Director, Silky Legs, Frederick Street, Leicester.
He
To
one of
A.B.
the
Cust,
gave
Marbury's
the
Guest
medicine.
House, 1935, May the 21st. Dear Sir, further to our...
I don't.
Regarding the schedule of your rounds, please do as following. June 21, Andover. Arrive by train the 20th in the evening and get a room at Station Hotel. Start your turn in the north part of the town. This
Okay.
letter establishes that Cust went to Andover, but the ink has hidden the destinations of his other trips. I know from Mrs. Marbury that he went to Churston. I just have to show that he went to Bexhill, and I will have
That's smart that he covered it up just in case.
Did Cust drop it when he opened the window? Or was it Mrs. Marbury? I
It's-
have to get the ribbon.
Oh yeah.
The ribbon is jammed.
I don't know
The ribbon is jammed.
how typewriter works, so we have to figure out how the hell I'm gonna unjam this ribbon. Oh, just
The right-hand reel.
okay. Remove left hand reel. Oh, we can use a knife to open the box.
The
Then
left-hand reel has been removed.
be able to get it right now.
Something is blocking.
That little middle thing, then, right? Or is there something else? Does it look? Okay.
And here is the ribbon. Let us see if it was indeed used to write the letters sent by ABC.
I mean, yeah, I could already read it, so.
I only need the ink ribbon. All the letters announcing the murders were written on Cust's typewriter.
The double I, the ABC. He thought he was clever using his own name since it's so unique.
This knife is very useful.
Okay, the silky
Stocking.
legs. That's
Stock.
alright. Nothing else. Right, search concerns. Apparently. Oh yeah, the cupboard. We haven't looked in the cupboard.
All the main articles refer. Most probably the basting dress repaired by Mrs. Marbury's expert hands. The Bexhill daily paper, dated from the day.
The murder's paper and
Trousers, white shirts. Everything has been washed.
then classic cupboard stuff. Yeah, let's just look in the mirror and let. Think maybe the bed, or did we already?
The least we can say that Mr. Cust is not
We
very
already looked
concerned
at
about order and balance. It is now the right time.
But okay, let's see what. Let's see, is there? I think I everything right. Oh yeah, the decree.
War of 1914-1918. By the King's order. An army dispatch, wounded on the Somme front, victim of a gas attack. Corporal Cust greatly deserves his distinction.
Corporal even. Makes you wonder.
This dark stain. It could be blood, but goodness knows how long it has been there.
Yeah, you don't even know if
Let
it's
us now
him,
try
somebody
and
else.
get our brain cells to work.
Right? Even a guess that has nothing to do with this. So the Brexel murders. Rented to somebody else. Dating. And there. I don't know how that. Oh, it's a
The
Brexel
register
paper.
shows
Yeah.
that Cust
Course,
did
yeah.
not sleep
My
at the
bad.
guest house on
It's
the
on
day
the
of the
paper
murder.
on Brexel. It's
Where
one from
was he?
Brexel.
Bexhill. The Bexhill paper reveals it. Cust bought this newspaper.
Yeah.
No use continuing the inspection.
It confirms he was in Brexel, so talk to Jeb. Third phone downstairs? I think so. Or he might have been
Goodbye,
Yeah, right.
Mrs. Marbury. Thank you for your help.
probably outside, I would guess.
Bye.
Since there wasn't outside.
Ah,
Sarah?
Chief Inspector. I was about to leave.
Good evening, Chief Inspector. Welcome. Please excuse me, I must go to the kitchen. I'll leave the key of Mr. Cust on the counter.
I'm sorry I'm late. I've spent ages with the Doncaster police. And you?
I have established one fact. On 3 occasions, Cust was at the scene on the day of the crimes.
Okay. It's just
It is now the right time.
yeah. It doesn't let me do the thingy thing. You're just standing in
I've
front of the
listened closely to
door.
what you have to say, Poirot. For me, there's no doubt Cust is guilty. Do you have any element that might prove the contrary?
That is what we're going to look for. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Okay. Letters. Oh. Eyeballs. Oh, ABC. Oh, church. Yeah. Okay, so the three designate. Was in all towns. There's probably gonna be a follow-up. Yeah. Are there any common points between Cust and the killer? Knife. ABC's blood. Oh. Newspapers. And yeah. Okay, that was the obvious one, but I felt like that one was like way too... It's him. It's literally the typewriter. It's because behavior suspicious. Mr. Doncaster, blood on him. Guilty. I think we're basically done with the game then?
The evidence against Cust is overwhelming. His presence at the scenes, the knife, the blood-stained shirt, the ABC's in a box.
It's in the box!
However, the blood Mrs. Marbury saw on Cust's shirt may have been his own. According to his medical records, he suffers from hemoptysis. The murderer cut Sir Carmichael's throat from behind, and the blood spurted outwards. You would expect the murderer's shirt to be stained on the sleeves, not on the buttonholes, yet we see quite the opposite.
I mean...
You would expect the murderer to keep the newspaper articles about his crimes. But Cust's collection starts in Cheston, as if it discovered the case rather late.
I agree it's troubling, but it doesn't change my mind. There's small details that we should be able to clear up by questioning Cust.
When can we talk to him?
Doncaster is sending him to us on the first train.
Slit the throats?
Are they questioning him already?
Oh yeah, but he was
says
with the
he
back
can't
turned
remember
to
a
him,
thing.
that's true.
It's plausible. Doctors say he suffers from absences and amnesia. Mrs. Marbury has confirmed this.
He may have done the murders in an altered state.
A familiar situation.
It's not enough to clear his name. Dr. Thompson insisted that even if you don't know what you're doing, you never commit a murder without wanting to.
Très intéressant. I
That's
shall remember
true.
that.
There, even if you
Right.
are absent-minded
I'll go and examine
or
the
have
suspect's room.
an illness,
Chief Inspector, I
Like
took
that,
the liberty of removing a
there's
few clues to
still
examine at
some
home.
actual
All right,
truths
we'll discuss them tomorrow.
and
In
intention
the meantime,
to it,
I'm going to see if you've missed something.
but you would probably be able to subdue those feelings in the normal state of mind. Yeah. Your boy Wef isn't always the big stupid one. I have the smarts as well. Alright, go to Scotland Yard, I guess. But I see we're already having a long episode, so I think I'm gonna cut it here for today, and let's just, I believe next time it's gonna like fully wrap it up, so be sure to watch next episode as well. And anyways guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.